Hello children, welcome back again to Rini ma'am's class. Today we are going to proceed with the second part of quality. I hope everybody has seen the first part of the story. So let us proceed further. As best I could, I explained the circumstances of those ill-omened boots. But his face and voice made so deep an impression that during the next few minutes I ordered many pairs. Now the author says that Mr. Gessler's face and voice was so impressive that the author ordered many pairs of boots to him. They lasted longer than ever, and I was not able to go to him for nearly 2 years. Now, Mr. Gessler used to make such beautiful and everlasting boots that once made, you don't have to revisit the shop again. Why? Because the boots used to stay longer and longer for many years. It was many months before my next visit to his shop. This time it appeared to be his elder brother handling a piece of leather. This time the author saw his elder brother, who was also involved there in the shop. "Well, Mr. Gessler," I said, "how are you?" He came close and peered at me. "I am pretty well," he said slowly, "but my elder brother is dead." Peered be just visible. When I just asked Mr. Gessler that how are you, he said that my elder brother is dead and now I am working over here. And I saw it was indeed himself, but how aged and worn. And never before I heard him mention his brother. Much shocked, I murmured, "Oh, I am sorry." After hearing his death, I was very much sorry for his elder brother. "Yes," he answered, "he was a good man. He made good food, but he is dead." And he touched the top of his head, where the hair had just suddenly gone as thin as it had been on that of his poor brother, to indicate, I suppose, the cause of his death. Now, Mr. Uh, Gessler's brother, the younger one, he said that my elder brother used to make good boots, but now he is dead and I have taken over the shop and the profession. "Do you want any boots?" And he held up the leather in his hand. "It's a beautiful piece." I ordered several pairs. It was very long before they came, but they were better than ever. One could simply not wear them out. Now, Mr. Gessler, the younger one, he said that he was having a leather in his hand and he said that this is a beautiful piece, and the author ordered several pairs to be made. And soon after that, I went abroad. It was over a year before I was again in London. And after giving my order, I went to London. At the first shop I the first shop I went to was my old friend's. I had left a man of 60. I came back to one of 75, pinched and worn, who genuinely this time did not at first know me. Then he said that this author, he said that I went when I reached London, first shop I went was My old friends. Last time he was of 60 years and now he is 75, and at first sight he did not recognize me. So you can understand, after so many years I have come back to London. Do you want any boots? He said. I can make them quickly. It's a slack time. People won't wait. He lost everybody. And there he would sit going on and on. I will say that for him, not a man in London made a better boot. Now, when I just entered this shop, he's just asked me, because he could not remember me, he asked me, do I want boots? But the thing is that the shop is going now in loss because the competition market is very much high and people just wants the things at just an instant. They don't want to wait for many days or months for the things to be made and given. But look at the competition. He never advertised. Would have the best leather too, and do it all himself. Well, there it is. What could you expect with his ideas? Now he said that the competition market is there, and but still Mr. Gessler would never advertise. He has the best leather in his hand. He is an experienced person, so he knows what is best to be made. But what ideas expected? What could you expect with his ideas? But starvation? That may be a bit flowery as the saying is, but I know myself he was sitting over his boots day and night to the very last. You see, I used to watch him. Now, Mr. Gessler used to starve himself because he was so much involved in his making of the boots that he used to sit for hours and hours, days and night, without eating, without drinking, and he used to starve himself. Never gave himself time to eat, never had a penny in the house, all went in rent and leather. How he lived so long, I don't know. He regularly let his fire go out. He was a character. But he made good boots. Yes, I said he made good boots. Now, this person used to say him that Mr. Gessler was such a great soul that he was always there working, working. He even did not care to eat or drink, and so he just starved himself. And this way, he just took up the things. But he used to make good boots. Thank you, children. We'll come back again with the third part of the video. Go through the lesson, take care of yourself, stay back at home.